The August sarin gas attack near Damascus killed an estimated 1,400 men, women, and children. It drew global attention back to the century-long struggle to stop the scourge of chemical weapons. In World War I, both Germany and the Allied nations widely used poison gas. Chlorine, phosgene, and mustard gas resulted in hundreds of thousands of casualties. Out of that devastation came the Geneva Protocol, which forbade the use of chemical and biological weapons in armed conflict. But that didn't stop Fascist Italy from using mustard gas against the Ethiopians, nor did it stop the Japanese Imperial Army, which used the gas against the Chinese in the 1930s. During World War II, Western countries did not use chemical weapons in battle, but continued to build their stockpiles and supplied troops with gas masks in the event of an attack. Hitler, who himself was gassed during World War I, refused to order its use against combatants, but he allowed the Nazis to use Zyklon B, a cyanide-based pesticide, to execute Jews, Roma, and prisoners of war. In the 1960s, President Gamal Abdel Nasser of Egypt ordered the use of chemical weapons in Yemen. During the Cold War, both the US and the Soviet Union amassed massive stockpiles of chemical weapons, which they're still destroying. In the 1980s, Saddam Hussein's forces used chemical weapons on a large scale during the Iran-Iraq War. They were used again around Halabja, a Kurdish village in northern Iraq. Thousands died. That led to the Chemical Weapons Convention of 1993, which outlaws their use, stockpiling, production, and transfer. Yet North Korea, Egypt, Angola, and South Sudan have not signed it. Myanmar and Israel did sign but have not ratified the treaty. After international pressure and threat of a US military strike, Syria will formally join the convention in October. But even if disarmament becomes a reality, the use of chemical weapons could happen again there or elsewhere. A 1995 sarin gas attack in a Tokyo subway was carried out by a cult subject to no treaty. In the future, it may be non-state actors that pose the greatest threat.